UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you're enjoying all the action. Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are your expectations of them today?
Luke, this player's trailing currently, but let's face it, there's so much golf left to be played. I really think if they stay the course and continue playing the way they are, they've got a great chance of getting a victory here.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the first. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Good sounding strike, that one. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
That one had eyes for it the whole way.
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
Why not take another look at that effort?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Finds himself in a share of the lead. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle, time to hit another good drive.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Oh, that was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Second shot here on the third. Great looking shot this. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third. And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And with that hole, this player is currently tied for first with Brooke Henderson. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here. Oh, you know you want to.
What a putt to make. Well done. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Bit disappointing, that one. Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down. Wow, did this come out beautifully? What a shot from that nasty lie. I should be proud of that.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's tracking. Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
This player is putting for fun.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now, and this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. Time to tee off at the 6th.
What an incredible design this is, and it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, so close. Putting for par. And well holed. Let's move on. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Pretty much guarantees a birdie for this player.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Currently in first position. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
What a drive. Look at that.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. That one should find the surface. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
That's nicely done. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. This is their look at birdie.
If it's up, it could be in. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flagstick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot at the 11th. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Okay, steady now. Putting for birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
This one is right down the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, well played. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. He sits in first position. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Luke, this is a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, nice looking putt. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. This hole here is a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This one's going right at the pin here. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. 7 feet to the cup. That's pretty tidy. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's inside the range. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Now at the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Not bad. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it. Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Yeah, fair effort. Nice birdie, well played.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Oh my goodness. That's golf. Sometimes you've got to take the good with the bad. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. And that will do it for this player today.